Welcome back to WVUA 23 News at 5 tonight. We're joined in studio this evening by Steve Swofford, the president of Alabama Credit Union, of course, in the news yesterday. Today in the news for good reasons as you're helping these employees that were affected by yesterday's hostage incident get over it, if that's the layman's term. I'll ask you simply first, how are you doing? How are your employees doing this afternoon?
Well, obviously much better than yesterday. It's been a stressful time for our staff. We feel like a family over there. Our members feel that way too. I've gotten untold messages from members wanting to know about the safety of our folks. So it's been stressful, but today's better. We spent a good part of the day today with our affected employees and providing counseling for them and just talking through what happened. We brought in professional counselors for that purpose, and I think they're doing all right.
In your 19 years in this role, I know you've seen a lot of things. Every bank, credit union, establishment like that deals with certain incidents like this over the course of its history. You have talked in your 19 years about the family atmosphere you try to provide. How did that play into getting over what happened yesterday, dealing with it?
Well, I think it's critical. If the employees did not feel like going into the situation that the people outside were really supportive of them and cared about their well-being, I'd say they'd been less confident in the outcome. And then afterwards, though, the outpouring of support from coworkers, members, and so forth, it's going to help them get over the trauma that they experienced.
You are open for business as usual today, right?
Absolutely.
How does that, what kind of a message does that send to your customers and to your employees? This happened, we're moving on.
Well, I think these things do happen. Fortunately, this ended well. They happen not only in financial institutions, the Fort Lauderdale Airport incident last week, of course. Those are the things that go through your mind when you're on your way to the office and you've heard what's happened. That was what I'm thinking. Just let's not let that end that way. And so I think now that we're over it, we need to get back to business. We have people that were in that group yesterday that are working today. So, it affects everybody a little bit differently. Some are going to require a little more time to process. We're going to give them all the time they need, plus any of the resources they need to get over it.
What do you want to say to members of the community, to your customers that just saw the street blocked off yesterday? They didn't know a person in the bank. They didn't really know what was going on. What do you say to the Tuscaloosa community who may drive by your building every day?
Well, I will start before I get to ours. I want to say the Tuscaloosa community and to the law enforcement authorities here, both the UAPD, Tuscaloosa Police, the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Department, and the FBI. Those guys are pros. I've never seen them up close like that before. Their first priority was to get our folks out safely, and they were terrific. So that's number one. Number two, though, I think people that drive by our office, that come in, that know us, know that we appreciate them as family members, the members, just as we do our employees. And so as a caring institution, I think it's a good, I think our folks like doing business with organizations like that.
Happy we could report on a positive outcome to what would have been a deadly situation.
Absolutely. I'm glad I'm not here for another reason.
Steve Swofford, 19 years the president at Alabama Credit Union in studio. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, sir. The News at 5 continues after this. Stay with us.